Welcome to another show of YARDCHAT this morning, and we're going to get into some MMA this morning, people. And listen, thank you again for joining me this morning. Make sure you press that like button, subscribe, and here we go, people. Check this out. So, listen, Curtis Blaydes calling out for a rematch with Tom Aspinall. People, I believe that match should be. It should be. They should book this match. Dana White, UFC, come on now, book this fight. But check this out. I'm doing this video today, people, and my kids are home from school, so it might be some interruption in the back, but I'm proceeding and keep going with this video. So all right. So Curtis Blaydes called out Tom Aspinall. In his last fight at UFC 299, Curtis Blaydes called out Tom Aspinall, saying that Cyril Gane missed the bus. He called Cyril Gane for a fight. Cyril Gane, I guess, turned it down after the John Jones disappointment. And right now he's saying that it'll make no other sense for him to fight anyone else. He want a rematch, and people, the rematch. There you go, people. There you go. Curtis Blaydes, one on record, stating that if it's not Tom Aspinall, there's no other fight, and they need to do the rematch. And I believe Curtis Blaydes will win that rematch, people. I think Curtis Blaydes have Tom Aspinall number. Want you guys go look at the first fight? Let me know. Leave your comment. Let me know how you guys feel about this. But I believe Curtis Blaydes will beat Tom Aspinall. He's just the next level, people. All right. To book right now. He want the Tom Aspinall. He want a rematch. And people, how ironic is this? Is Tom Aspinall haven't fought since he became the interim champion. It seemed like he's trolling John Jones. I said that in other videos. He's trolling John Jones, hoping to get a fight with John Jones, but I don't think that's going to happen. John Jones is hurt, shoulders hurt, still in rehab, still recovering, and we don't know what Tom Aspinall doing right now. He's sitting on the sideline, and you wait, and you have other fights calling you out, and you are the interim champion. Come on now, man. You need to get off the sideline, start calling out these fighters. And I said that before, people, that you are the interim champion. You supposed to fight the fight that the champion's supposed to fight because he's hurt. The interim champion, when the champion is not available, you are the one that's supposed to step up. But right now, Tom Aspinall, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what's going on in his camp, but I believe the Curtis matchup is a bad matchup for him. People, I want you guys go rewatch the first fight before the injury, and a very short fight was about 29, 30 seconds. And we watched that fight, and we could tell that Curtis Blaydes hands was loose. He was catching, he was teeing off on and Tom Aspinall. And when Tom threw that kick, it seemed to me that they bump his ankle, hit maybe his shin or whatever it is. But soon, immediately after Curtis Blaydes caught him with that punch, he went down and grabbed his knee. We're not saying he's faking it. We know he had an injury, but he needed to start calling out these fights. And people, let me tell you something. Curtis Blaydes is not getting enough respect. Curtis Blaydes is an all-around good. Unfortunately, he went up against some monster in a heavyweight. And we know the heavyweight is not a big turn to come back around and go on top. We have the Black Beast. We have Derek Lewis. He's on a two losing streak now. But if he get back and settle down and reset and get 2 wins, he's right back in the contender for in the heavyweight, people. It's not, and Almeida, he got, after he beat Derek Lewis, people, let me tell you something. People think, that is why John Jones and the Alex Pereira and the Francis and the Steve Bay and the Don and the DC, that's why they in a category, because these people, they didn't afraid to call anyone out. And Tom Aspinall, it seemed like I'm not saying he's afraid, but he's not calling people out. You get other heavyweight like Curtis Blaydes calling you out, and Curtis Blaydes went on record and said, if Cyril Gane missed the bus, he's not going back. And right now, his next stop is Tom Aspinall, and if he doesn't get a rematch, there's no other fight to make, people. Curtis Blaydes ready establish himself in a heavyweight, that he's a contender, and I believe that's the next fight. Come on, Dana White, come on, UFC. And it's not a good matchup for Tom Aspinall, people. It's not a good matchup. And I think that's one of the reasons why Tom Aspinall is dragging his feet, because he know this matchup. Even before he got hurt with his knee, people, Curtis was teeing off on this man. Curtis was faster. Curtis was just teeing off. And it seemed like, to me, it seemed like Tom Aspinall is avoiding Curtis Blaydes because Curtis Blaydes is as a great, great competitor. You're talking about wrestling, all around, punching power, big dude. And I believe Curtis established himself, reset himself, and now he's a contender. And I believe that's the next fight. All right. And thank you for joining me this morning, people. You know how it goes. All right. Make sure you subscribe, share this chat, share the video, and also press that like button and subscribe, people. Until next time. All right.